this thing on? Oh shit. That's like one of my catchphrases, isn't it? Are you that guy who gets surprised at his own jokes? All right, we're back in the lab. We're just going to experiment with some sounds, have some fun, play with the music. By the way, hot cocoa with a spoon. All right, we're going to keep it a little dark in here today to change the mood up. Really, I just am mainly trying to play around with some bass sounds. Let's start her off with an omnisphere. And explore. Some bass voices. It's just a sample of a choir. This sound makes me miss the continuum. Change that cue out. We need the click on. All right, let's start with that. Start it over here. Quantize it a little bit. declutter this for now. The controller. Turn it into a nice little pluck. I want to take out a little bit of this. Cool. That's sounding wholesome. Got a little delay going on there. Well, let's compress it first. Listen for that nice tone. Something around here is what sounded good to me. Turn off that makeup gain. Get a little utility on here to boost it up again. Now we can get a delay going. Oh yeah, you feel that? There's so much pressure coming through with this. Okay, let's get a kick. Let's try and make a kick today. Get that. Let's turn these down. Hey, what's up? Esther G. The stinky cheese. Are you saying this stinks? We gotta compress the hell out of this. Cooking. I think we're cooking up some food, right? We were talking about the song. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Let's sidechain this. Or a little kick. guess we want to actually do it on a MIDI. It's cool. I was in the zone. Lost there? Lower that flame a little bit. There we go. Let's get a little compressor on this. Let's find a little bit of drum sounds now here. Maybe. Let's put one shot on. All right, let's do that. Some sporadic. Let's move it to here. Where's the first time we do the triplet? I'm gonna mono this sub. kind of cool too. I want something white noisy. Scuba Dream, that's funny. A lot of creepy sounds. like that. Right here. Let's add this here. This is strobe. It actually was a plugin that I used to have for the Rolly, because it's used for MPE synths. But I just figured I'd play around with it here. The set was crazy yesterday, man. I got raided from Better Noodles, and there were like, he raided me with like 100 people. I was so fucking sick too. I was like, I had the sore throat. I was weak, but I still DJ'd because I wanted to do it. It was Thursday, and I just want to be consistent with it. So I did it. I was like, fuck it, and then I got raided with that crazy raid, and it was a lot of fun with it. Pretty cool set, all in all. But it, it's just a DJ set. You didn't miss too much, honestly, with it. Yeah, this is strobe. We've been messing around. I've been trying to focus more on bassy sounds. I'm feeling better today. Actually, I was scuba diving earlier. I went scuba diving for the first time, and that shit was like some of the wildest stuff I've ever done. I was just in a enclosed pool. It wasn't in the ocean or anything. But something about teaching yourself to breathe without using your nose and underwater. You have to override this instinct. You know what I mean? Your body is telling you, like, in your mind, don't breathe. You're underwater. But you actually have, you have to overcome that. You start breathing, and then you have to learn a little bit of techniques of how to use the tools and, like, go deeper in the water. You have to do something called equalizing, where you kind of have to hold your nose and blow in to adjust the air pressure in your ears. There's some scary thing involved, though, that I didn't know about, which was if you stop breathing, you can, like, collapse your lungs. Oh, you did it? It's fun. You should. It kind of reminded me of skydiving a little bit. I don't think I'm liking this synth. That's sounding dope. Gives it some texture. We're missing. Out a little bit. I want to remove the kick for one here. There's two kicks, that's right. We made a kick with Serum today. Just this, pretty simple, but it sounds great in the mix. Probably make it punch a little more. Let's put soft tube on it. See if that helps. And we can let's sidechain bass. less. There we go. And then let's take this over. Oh, you went on a family vacation to the beach? And you found some scuba diving gear? Oh, no, I didn't. Hey, Bubblegum. Who's that? I've been really bad with Discord. I've been bad with everything, actually. I promise I'm gonna revamp the stream here once I'm all done with this bullshit. Oh man, you sent the mother load too, which is good because I need some new music desperately. We did these ones, but I didn't get these. Oh my goodness, I gotta hear this real quick. This is another one of those looping contest ones. I like it. Oh, damn. You mixed this one? Like you said? Or this one? Yeah, I thought you brought a tank. And you're like, your family's like, fuck it, guys, let's get off the boat. 5-year-old, eat them in the water. Oh yeah, this is a good one. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, a Bauer one? That's gonna be dope too. RL Grime in Wheels or Duels? Probably Jewels, right? No one goes Wheels. So, do you want us to use your mix or the original? Dead Mouse, Monophobia. Tab Talk. Oh yeah, Monophobia. I've heard that one. That's a good one. Cream, Take Control. I need to listen to more Cream. And this one, Tangerine 4 liter. That's gonna be good. Tangerine. That was your album, right? Formula's so good. House song? Redness, what do you mean by that? I can't say you're going to receive anything good. If it good, it won't be shared. You mean good music? Oh, are you trying to say that like the best music is underground? fuck. Oh, timing's off. Let's actually adjust this release time a little bit so we can have a buffer. 10 by 4 liter. It has such fresh chops at the beginning. I included it for the summer vibes. Oh yeah, you're coming up on summer again. That's right. It's cooling down here. It's gonna drop. It actually might start raining. I'm like, please. It hasn't rained here in like 8 months, at least. What the heck? What's that cool chord? Bogus. I'm going to take that and let's automate some changes if we can. I want to do like this type of thing. Oh man. Come on, bruh. Bruh. Bogus. Make this slower, much greater. multiple automate the same parameter? We'll be making a dalgona. What is dalgona? I actually was gonna do a cooking stream here. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Like the talk of the town. Is it good? Is it really good? Watching this weekend. It's very good, totally worth watching. 9 episodes. That's nothing. And they actually have the whole season out. Netflix is the only place though, huh? That you can watch it. Sugar-based cookie. I need to have that. I need to take a trip down to Brazil sometime. Honestly. That'd be dope. Have you traveled around Brazil a lot, Edom? Are you more the type to stay in your hometown? Brasilia. Dalgona, Korean. Let me look this up. That's weird that I've never heard of that one. Honeycomb toffee. Dai. Doesn't that mean daughter? But not This is a different one. This is Targuna. Why does it Guna? This is G-U, but it's spelled G-O in English. Targuna. 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 I've had this, though. They're actually really good. Yeah. Do you have a car, Edom? I never asked that. How to make Targuna.
Coffee beverage made by of instantly forming on top of. If you're vegan, it's very. So let's pronounce it Dalgona. So let's.
Dalgona. Is that true? I'm so confused why the Korean spelling of it. Okay, here it's go. That other thing was wrong. This is an O. Dalgona. Copy. It's for coffee, huh? That makes sense. This is like just a little biscuit for you to eat with your coffee. I've had those, though. They're really light. They're they taste like wafers. That's the best way to pronounce it. Or if you've ever had a wafer, it's like the same thing. I don't have a car. Nope. You don't have a license? Is it hard to get a license in Brazil? Yo, does everyone drive on the right side or the left side of the road down there? You use your mom's car? Yeah, so you'd probably like it then, the wafers, for sure. Let me look up Korean foods and see how many of them I've eaten. All right. Hodok. I know that one. I actually have a box of this in the pantry right now to make. There's this really nice Korean market called H Mart. That's kind of a chain around Korea and the US. California mainly, I think. But they sell all the Korean items there. And the cereal is the same price as Korea. And cereal, like Frosted Flakes and stuff, is like $6 a box over there. And pasta. Anything that you are used to eating in the US, I don't know about Brazil, like the prices, but any American foods when you're in Korea are like imported and really expensive. Yes, I've had that. Bulgogi, of course. That's a good one. I'm hungry. I gotta eat something here in a few minutes. Samgyeopsal, of course. Had that one. I'm not a huge pork fan, actually. Japchae. My pronunciation sounding horrible. Kimchi. I want to have a child one day and name them Kimchi. That's my plan. Especially if it's a daughter. Tteokbokki. Spicy rice cake. Yep, that one's amazing. You ever had this one? You have to have a psychological exam to get a license. There's a lot of illegal drivers, aren't there? Down there. A month of theory classes about laws and stuff and a test. Oh man, I didn't know it was in the lockdown. Here in the US, you go in at like 16 years old and you take a test. It's multiple choice. It's like 30 questions on a computer. And there's only 3 choices in the multiple choice for each question, and you have to get an 80% or higher. So I didn't even read the book. I didn't study at all. I just freaking went in, took the test, and I passed it on my first try. There were questions like, what does this mean? It would show a light and be like yellow lit up. And then you'd have like to choose out of the 3 answers. I guessed on so many of them, to be honest with you. Oh, and this was in Arizona, so afterwards, the driving exam, I failed the driving exam the first time because they fucked me over. I'm always going to hold a grudge about this. I was in the car, ready to go, and they said, do a 3-point turn. That's what they told me. And I was like, what the heck? I don't know what a 3-point turn is. What do you mean? Can you describe what that means? And they're like, sorry, we have to tell you it's an instant fail. And I said, all right, I don't know how to do it because I don't know what it is. So they failed me instantly. And then they told me it was just, I learned it as the name broken U-turn, which is really easy. You just like turn in, then back out, and then drive back the way you came. But I just didn't know it also had the name 3-point turn. So I probably should have read the book for that. Just like a jargon thing that they failed me over. But anyway, so next time, all I had to do, I got in the car. They made me like wear your blinkers, wear your brakes. They did all that. Then you got in. I did the freaking 3-point turn. And then they made me go and drive around the block for like 5 minutes once. But it was like literally around one block. And they're like, all right, you're good. You pass. And then the license is valid for like 60 years over there. Not quite 60, like 50 years. You have to renew it after 50 years in Arizona after driving around the block once and taking a best of like a multiple choice question test. And then you can drive anywhere in the United States like without question. They didn't make me do parallel parking or anything. It was ridiculous. So Brazil's test is harder for sure. Sundubu jjigae, of course, soft tofu stew. Oh, it says it right here. It's funny. Bibimbap. This is what I used to eat all the time. There was this Korean restaurant that we didn't know the name of right near the university that I was going to in Seoul. And we just called it Tasties. We didn't know what the heck the name was. We went in and we would buy a sundubu jjigae here. It would be like $5. And then they just went there because they had a tub of eggs at every table. And we would crack open like 6 to 8 eggs inside the stew. And they had rice they had a rice container that we would just go in and help ourselves and keep refilling the rice. And no one said anything to us for months. And I found out, I went with someone who spoke Korean there, and they're like, this sign says 1 egg per customer. And it says, please don't touch the rice containers. So here we were, like a group of like 4 guys, college white guys, going around, walking in like 3 times a week into that place, taking all their eggs and all the rice and everything and paying $5. It was crazy. Oh, and there's no such thing as tipping in Korea, so you don't tip or anything either. 70%, that should be pretty easy. You could pass that. It's the actual driving, right? Yeah, it was so disrespectful. In Korea, they don't have to refrigerate their eggs. I don't know about Brazil. But something about the United States, the eggs have to be refrigerated or else they go bad. Because they're like so old or something by the time they get into stores. I mean, they could have told us. Someone could have stopped us. Like, no one wanted to, though, because they didn't want the conflict. And they didn't speak English very well. So they were like, they just did the passive thing and didn't say anything. Bibimbap's great. I make that still at home here. All the time. I just had this yesterday. Because it's so easy. I don't make it the proper way. Like, I've made it right before, and it just takes a long time. There's a precise way you're supposed to cut the vegetables and layer them in a certain way. But I just make homemade bibimbaps all the time. It's just a rice. You just cook rice, and then you cook some meat or eggs and vegetables, saute it, mix it in the rice, and put some gochujang in it. Maybe an egg on top. So good. Solangtong, oxbone soup, I've had that. Haemul Pajan. I wish it had the hangul. Seafood vegetable pancake. I'm sure I've had this one. Yeah, I know this one. Had that. Uh, samgyetang, ginseng chicken soup. Is this what you eat when you're sick? I don't think so. I've probably had it. I just don't know the name. I've had the soup where they have like the full chickens in it and stuff. Is probably what this is. Sundae, I have a story with this one too. Sundae, I was like the first month I was in Korea, and I went to a restaurant again, not knowing how to read Korean or speak Korean, and I just ordered something random on the menu, and it was sundae. The restaurant was sundae based, which is blood sausage, as it says here. And what blood sausage is just a like the sausage tubing filled with dried up blood and like glass noodles, they call it, these clear noodles. And it was like the grossest shit I've ever eaten in my life. One of the worst things. It was literally pig's blood because it just turns into, it liquefies when it's in the soup. And I got home and I was actually like throwing up afterwards. It's crazy. You don't refrigerate the eggs either, huh? You do because they last longer? Some people love it. Naengmyeon, of course, that was cold noodles. Try that. It's interesting. It's a cold noodle soup. There's ice in the soup. Like the broth is frozen with it. Hobakjuk, pumpkin porridge. I don't know if I've had this one actually. I've never. I know what juk is. I've never had pumpkin porridge. I don't believe. It's for people who are sick and unable to consume heavy meals. Are there a lot of Asians down in Brazil? Like, do you see Korean people down there? Yeah, South Korea is great. Definitely take a trip over there. It's worth it. But yeah, so DJ songs, thanks for sending those in. We'll add these in to the list. I'll probably start removing some songs because I have way too many. I've just put full albums in my DJ list. So I have like a couple full Dead Mouse albums and Zed albums and stuff like that that I don't use because the songs are too old, and like nothing's worse than playing popular really old songs. A lot of Japanese and Chinese, interesting, and no Koreans. I wonder why. They would love it in Brazil, I bet. There were Koreans in Mexico when I went there, surprisingly. Like in the middle of nowhere, Mexico. The Mexican people just call them China in Chino. They call everyone, and they do this to describe it. They just call everyone who's Asian Chinese in Mexico. Down in where I was over there, at least. I'm sure like Mexico City's probably not that way. Oh goodness. You can tell what I'm watching. That list. Gringos. That's true, actually. They say that to me, though. All right, talking about all this food, I'm actually I'll probably log off here and get some dinner, actually. Wow, that's like getting up there. I'm just waiting on this one. I need to throw some sort of party to break a milestone with it. No one's liking Neo, that's a surprise. My own views don't count towards the views of the video. I don't think, anyway. Since they're posted on my account here. 69 producer hacks in 420 seconds. Now that's content. All right, let's just play this out. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna aim for like a 1-2 p.m. afternoon stream. I'm just gonna jam around on the guitar a little bit tomorrow. 69 music videos. Is that what it was? 69 something musics in 420 seconds. All I read was 69 420 in my head. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, Edom. It's always a blast talking to you. And yeah, we'll hit it up. We'll be back tomorrow. Sunday is going to be also, if I can't, I'll try to stream the little band practice thing if I can. Otherwise, it'll be most likely another afternoon stream on Sunday too. 69 420 for the win. Woo! Anyway, thanks for watching. As always, stay sexy. If you liked what you saw, like, subscribe, you know the deal. Blah, blah, blah. 69 420. Anyway. I love it. All right, man. Have a good night.
Look at these animations!